Testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay, we're live. Hi guys, and welcome back to VR Essentials, where we talk about the practical uses of the metaverse and virtual reality. Today, very exciting video as we're going to be talking about the world's first haptic gloves, guys. That's right, called the TatGlove by a company called Bhaptics, also known for creating very cool haptic vests. So, that's what you're going to be able to feel in VR. Can you believe it? But first, do remember that in a couple of days, we're going to announce how to enter to win a brand new HP Reverb G2 sponsored by HP, as well as a brand new pair of Cybershoes sponsored by Cybershoes. So they'll be the ones who send it to you. And the third winner will get a $50 voucher that you'll be able to claim against any Meta Quest VR games or your Vive Port or SteamVR store. So very exciting. Do make sure to enable the bell after you subscribe, as this will be announced on December 29. After December 28th, which technically will be tomorrow, because at the moment, even though it's December 28th here in Asia, it's not December 28th all over America. So we are going to wait one extra day. Two lucky winners will be announced, where they can go to the vrcover.com's website to pick any item that they want worth up to 29 euros or 29 US dollars. So very, very exciting about that. Link in the description and the pinned comments below. So do hurry, as this competition is going to close very soon. So let's just transition over to the other screen, where I'm going to show you more information about the Bhaptics vest, because this, guys, looks really freaking awesome. We definitely need to check this out. Let's check this out together. This looks absolutely amazing. Let's just go through it very together, and then also I'm going to go through the press release. And by the way, I have gotten in touch with them to try and see what other information might be missing. And do leave a comment below as to any questions that you have, so that I can ask them. And also whether you are a Bhaptics customer, and let us know what you think of their products. Because personally speaking, we have not been able to try any of the products whatsoever. We don't have the products, so we don't know whether they're good or not. I love the philosophy and where they're going in terms of their company, but I have no idea. I cannot recommend whether they're good or not, even though some people have said they are. So do leave a comment below if you're one of the customers and you've been using some of their haptic suits. I'd love to know. I think it will help the community. Do remember, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, guys, so make sure to enable the bell after you subscribe. So first of all, before we go through this, let me just show you what's available at the moment. Sensegloves have this glove here. I mean, look at how massive this looks. By the way, haptic gloves currently cost thousands of dollars. They're experimental. They're only available to specific businesses. Not everyone has them. You need to know this. So for them, I mean, look at the difference between this and this. It's night and day. It's just night and day. And also it's $299 US, guys. I mean, that is just crazy. Look at the difference between Meta's haptic glove that they're currently making. I mean, of course, the technology in this is going to be leaps and bounds way ahead of the competition. You cannot compare this. But at the end, and this is only going to be available, by the way, in the year 2030, apparently. But I mean, come on, look at the difference between this and this. I mean, the difference is night and day. And also, if we look for, if you just do a search, VR haptics, you know, and you go to pictures, and you go to, for example, well, Haptix themselves have their own glove. I mean, look at their glove. It's just so big. It's crazy. Crazy huge. I mean, look at these gloves, how massive they are. They're just really big, very bulky, super expensive, cost thousands of dollars, guys. I'm not kidding. Really, thousands of dollars. So for Bhaptics to be able to come out with something like this is freaking amazing. The question is it just going to provide some little tangling sensations like vibrations, or is it really going to enable you to feel pain, for example, like when you're getting shot by a gun, or sharp pencil pricks your hand, you know, or can you also tell if, for example, you know, like if I take this $1 Singapore coin, right? If the camera could focus here. Okay, there's no focusing, never mind. You know, if I take this coin, there we go, it's focus. You know, it's very, very light, right? Versus, let's say, if I take the controller to my aircon, you know, it's a bit more heavy. And then, of course, if I take the actual light, that's much, much heavier. So is it going to provide this kind of haptic feedback? Is it going to, you know, if I prick myself, for example, with a key and I do it really hard, it's like, ow, ow, you know, or just gently and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that feels nice. It's, you know, I mean, what kind of haptic, because it's only going to be $300 guys. I mean, I'm a little bit skeptical as to what it could provide at that price, or whether they're adopting a Meta Facebook strategy and undercutting the entire market, and their technology is just wow, just like the Oculus Meta Quest that so many people go, wow, you know, whatever, right? But at the end of the day, undercutting the market. Which strategy is this? What is it that exactly is going to be going with this? Now, if you're going to CES 2022, please go to the booth, please come back to the video, go to the description box below, leave us a comment and let us know what your experience was. It'd be great to know, because I think more details need to come out about this before we go, wow, I'm amazed, you know, all this kind of stuff. I think we need to take a little bit of a wait and see approach, only because, not because, I mean, I believe in the company. I love the company philosophy, don't get me wrong. I love the people working there. I love the team, is amazing. But at the end of the day, they're proposing something that normally would cost thousands of dollars and is only available to a specific select VIPs businesses in the world, you know, so that's where I'm a little bit skeptical, but I love the idea. I think the idea on paper looks incredible. They're not doing a Kickstarter campaign. This is a credible company with good backing. Apparently they're stretchable and lightweight. Okay, so this is the other thing I want to know. What kind of materials they're going to be using? Is it lycra? Is it spandex? Is it cotton? Are there some things for people who are allergic to, you know, to specific material? Because let's not forget, a lot of us are allergic to materials. Today, in today's world, they're using a lot more genetically modified materials, which can cause even more allergies. So I'd love to know a little bit more about that aspect of the fabrication. And also, excuse me. Also, where are they manufactured? Are these manufactured in China? Are these manufactured in Korea, which is where Bhaptics is from? Are these manufactured in the US? Where are these things being manufactured from? Why is the price so low? How can they get the price that low compared to their competitors? Apparently, it's washable as well, which is fantastic. I'm wondering, how often can you wash them before they start to break? Do they shrink in the water? Will they specifically be a temperature that we can't use in order for them not to shrink? You know, these kind of silly questions, but they're quite important, right? Now, they're collaborating with a couple of apps. Hand Physics Lab is fantastic. This guy is a brilliant genius as to what he's been doing. And also Unplugged, which is basically air guitar. Now, we had done a video on the channel, which you can go and check out, by the way, where we had tested the Oculus Meta Quest 1, and I was wearing some gloves to see how well the performance of the hand tracking technology could track the hands. And they couldn't. They absolutely could not. So it's very interesting to see the fact that there's TactGloves by Bhaptics using the Oculus Meta Quest 2. Actually, if you look on the video with Property, who is one of the biggest, he's number one VR YouTuber here in Singapore. He's here on the left-hand side. He's actually using them, and as you could see, there's no problems whatsoever in terms of tracking the actual glove. So I think this already is very cool. Then the other thing that you can see, of course, on the top left-hand side here, you can see the little dots. This is where basically the haptics feedbacks is taking place. So developers, I think, will be able to basically create content where specific hands specific fingers, will get the haptic, and also you'll be able to control how hard or how light the sensation will be on each individual finger. So developers will really have complete flexibility as to how they can actually adopt the technology of the gloves within the VR app, which I think is very cool and something that developers will, I think, love a lot. And please leave a comment below. Let us know if you're a developer and if this is something you feel is going to be great for your VR app. And also, what would you like as a VR developer to have in this technology that would make your VR, the VR app that you're developing, to be even much better? I think that would be awesome to know from you guys. So Developer Kit will be available from Q2 2022, and for consumers available from Q4 2022. Now let's just say they'll be available in 2023, just to be sure, just in case. Let's not overpromise, because honestly speaking, things do take time. Things sometimes have a habit of spilling over. Cough cough. They could gear. Cough cough. Sorry about that. Para. Cough cough. I'm just saying that things do take longer than they're supposed to. So let's just say they'll be available in 2023 for the consumer. But if they are available in Q4 of 2022, awesome, fantastic. That will be really, really, really cool. So let's just go to the Bhaptics press release about this. So here we go. Now, clearly they are, you can use them with the Oculus Meta Quest 2. Now, I completely understand why you want to have something with the Oculus Meta Quest 2, right? Now, I personally don't think they sold 10 million VR headsets. I just do not believe it, because every time I go in VR, there aren't 10 million people, or even 1 million people, or even 10,000 people in VR. So I do not believe that Oculus Meta Quest 2 have sold the amount of VR headsets they claim that they've done, simply because also they've lied to investors in augmented the number of people who have registered to Facebook, when in fact it's been proven that less and less people are registering to Facebook, and they've had a decline of people registering to Facebook. So that's why I don't believe anything the Meta Quest 2 says, or Meta company says, in terms of numbers. But they are apparently the leading company, according to SteamVR, in terms of people using VR headsets at the moment. So I do believe that they are the leading company in the VR space in terms of people using virtual reality, which makes perfect sense for people who are looking to make money and ride the meta wave, as they say, so they can grow and just use the company despite whatever it means that Meta is doing and the atrocities that they've done. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, companies need to survive and make money. So they're taking advantage of that. And Bhaptics are one of those companies making advantage of the progress of Meta's revenue stream, distribution channels, and marketing, so that they can also, of course, distribute their products to a greater number of people. Makes sense, right? As opposed to do it just for the HP Reverb G2 or Valve Index or HTC people, then it would reduce the amount of people and sales that they would be making. Of course, I completely understand. I'm not going to argue with that point. However, it would be great to know also if Bhaptics is compatible with the Ultraleap system, because Ultraleap is freaking amazing. It can basically make any VR headset completely hands-free, hand tracking. So and unable to be able to describe, because I'm going to be doing more content with the Ultraleap, of course. And also, is it compatible with the HTC Vive Pro 3 hand tracking system as well? I'd like to know this. Where they're manufactured? How can they get the price down? How much money does it cost to actually manufacture the gloves? I think that'd be very interesting to know those kind of details. So let's just go to the press release and see if we can find out more information. By the way, welcome to those who are new to the channel, and a huge welcome back to all our regular viewers and awesome subscribers. Do hang around to the end of the video, as I will be reading some of your comments as well. So Bhaptics, known for full body haptic suit, which has native compatibility with more than 100 VR apps, is unveiling TactGloves, we mentioned at CES. Okay, so what exactly do we need to learn information that we don't know yet. So TactGlove is equipped with 10 linear resonant actual LRA that can individually controlled and is compatible with camera-based hand tracking systems such as Meta Quest and Ultraleap. Oh, it is compatible with Ultraleap. Oh, well, that's fantastic. In that case, question answered. I can just go to the here. Okay, I saw the Ultraleap. Okay, let me just reply because I just saw that and I didn't see it the first time. Let me just reply to here. Yep, saw that. Thanks so much. Must have been blind and must have missed it. Yeah, must have missed it. Okay, so that's question answered. By the way, recording as we speak, as I'm typing this. Oops, something fell on the floor. I think it's my phone. Never mind. I'm sure it's fine. So, okay, so Ultraleap works. So that is very cool. Thank you very much for answering me in the Discord. By the way, Bhaptics guys, awesome guys at Bhaptics, and also great community that they have there. Okay, so the consumer version will become available. Purchase $299. We know this in Q4 of 2022. So the motors will be independent. Okay, we also know they will have up to 4 hours of battery life. And it's wireless, so obviously, you'll be able to recharge them as well. How long will it take to recharge? We don't know. This is something that perhaps I should ask them. So let me just ask them very quickly. I understand battery life is 4 hours. How long will it take to recharge? 1 hour, 30 minutes? Okay, so that's another question I'd like to answer to have from them. Okay, and also, okay, so they're going to have 3 sizes, medium, large, and extra large. Okay, so that will be great as well. And other than that, there isn't that much information in the press release. I mean, I did read it, and there's nothing new, to be honest. So the only thing that we know is, as I mentioned, they won a CES 2021 Innovation Award for their haptic vests. So we know that they do good stuff, and people are recognizing their work. So we know that. And as I said, if you're one of the customers, please leave a comment below. So guys, this is the information that we know about the new glove coming out, which look really amazing. As I mentioned, I mean, come on, the difference of the size is just, I mean, how $299? How compared to thousands of dollars for other stuff? I mean, how? I mean, look at this Tesla suits, who are the world's most advanced at the moment company when it comes to haptic technology. I mean, they are crazy. Look at the gloves. Look at the gloves. They're just, oh man, look at these gloves from Tesla suit. They just look crazy. Look at these. Look at this. It's just insane. Insane. Look at, I mean, compared to this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, sorry guys, I'm just like, I know that with the Tesla suit gloves, you can tell exactly how things weigh, how heavy they are. The haptic feedback is absolutely staggeringly amazing, but they are thousands of dollars. This is going to be a matter of $300 US. It's just too good to be true, guys. Too good to be true. Guys, do remember that tomorrow we're going to announce 2 lucky winners to the channel. We're about to read your comments, guys, for the vrcover.com website. So do go to the link in the description below and the pinned comments below as well. Very, very few amount of time, a few hours only, where you can click on it and participate in how you can potentially 2 lucky winners win, and go to the website and pick any item that you guys want up to €29 or $29 US. So do go for that. And do remember that we're also giving away a brand new HP Reverb G2 sponsored by HP, and also a brand new pair of Cybershoes, also sponsored by Cybershoes. So these guys will be the ones to send it to you. I'll be giving you a $50 US voucher that you can redeem against your Meta Oculus Quest store, or Vive Port or SteamVR store. Completely up to you how you spend the money and more. So do make sure to enable your bell after you subscribe, because I'll be announcing how to enter that competition on December 29 in a couple of days' time. All right, let's just go and read some of your comments, guys, because I freaking love you. You're absolutely amazing. And it's thanks to you that this channel has grown to almost 10,000 subscribers already, guys. Let's go to the AR contact lenses video that we posted yesterday. I have a couple comments there. Brad says, let me just make it bigger. Brad says, I already comfortably wear contact lenses for weeks at a time. This ought to work out well for me. Awesome, thanks. Dale Singh says, I clicked on this so far. Like, what? Exactly, man. Absolutely amazing. Friggin' cool. Let's go to the Matrix Resurrections video that we did a couple of days ago, watching it in a VR cinema. William Murphy says, I love watching 3D movies in VR since the failure of 3D TVs. It's been a little harder to get 3D movies. That's very true. And if you guys know any place where we can get 3D movies, please leave a link below, because it's quite hard to know where to get those. Hen Quen says, Hey Quen says, out of curiosity, isn't it a waste of headset resolution to display the room as opposed to making use of the whole resolution to display the video? Well, yes and no. But at the end of the day, the rooms are pretty good and the video is also pretty good, especially in PCVR. Thank you very much for your comment, Hey Quen. Fastboy XP says, the HP Reverb G2 is most terrible headset on the market. I had 3 and all go back, I returned them. Well, I mean, frankly speaking, I have no issues. Hundreds, tens of thousands of other people don't have any issues. We love our HP Reverb G2, but very sorry to hear you had issues with yours. Paradise Decay. Hi, Paradise says, terrible film though. Well, personally, I liked it, and watching it in VR was frigging awesome, as they say. All right, let's go and read last one, which was all about the best VR app of 2022. We think it is going to be Google Earth. By the way, because you got to go and watch the video. Julian Hall says, VR for me is the immersion you get in flight sims. Very true, but we still think that Google Earth will be number one, because you don't need a HOTAS. Flight sim, normally you do need HOTAS for full immersion. For the mind relaxing music says, this is great stuff, bro. You are super underrated and should have way more subs. Well, thank you very much for your comment. Really appreciate it. And please, guys, reshare all our videos so you can help us to get as fast as possible to 10,000 subscribers so we can do the giveaway of the HP Reverb G2 Cybershoes and more. Philippe Fervo says, merci pour vos vidéos. So thanks for videos. Je vous souhaite une excellente année 2022. I wish you a happy new year 2022. To you too, Philippe. Thank you for your comments. Merci beaucoup. DJ Ron says, it comes up as Wonder on Oculus Quest 2. It's $7.99. Well, that's very true, because it's only available on the Oculus Meta Rift store, SteamVR, and also I think Vive Port. Leave a comment below if it's not available on Vive Port. Danaja Jones says, how do you know how updated the still images are? Well, basically, they apparently update them every month. However, they don't update all the images, which means that most of the images are 1 to 3 years old. For the mind relaxing says, also, bro, how do I enter the giveaway? December 29, enable your bell after you subscribe. Reg Bird says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it was helpful and you got something out of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tomorrow, 2 lucky winners will be picked for the VRcover.com's website competition. Link and pin description below to enter. Only a few hours. See you in the comments below and see you in another video tomorrow. Bye, guys. Whew, I'm pumped.